And we're live. Welcome to our Pacific Rim US stand-up. Here with me is Patrick and Vijaya. So, let us start with Vijaya today.
Yeah, I'm working on revisit the job seeker, and I updated Patrick yesterday. I have some blocker and I updated. It's not working. It is unable to load the result, and now my server is frozen. I can't show it to you. I have to restart the server and show it the results. And I review the client documentation. I'm watching the UI review YouTube video from the Scrum. That is update from.
John, did you say that the pagination is still not working?
It's not working, Patrick.
Okay.
I tested today, but now my server is frozen. I can't show it to the. I have to restart the server and connect again and show it.
Okay.
Just restart the server and we can take a look at it. So, Patrick,
Yeah.
Oh, are you done, Vijaya? Do you have any blocker? Despite this one?
No.
Okay. Patrick.
Yeah, so since yesterday I reviewed Vijaya's code on pagination, but thought we fixed the bug that I saw. Maybe there's something else too. I completed the review of the UX review done by Sam. I documented my observations in the wiki. I'm asking other people as they review the video to also update that if need be. And then we can come back as a team or a sub-team and talk about how we resolve some of those, if we do resolve some of them. I'm sure we will do some, maybe not all. And I reviewed the client meeting agenda, made some changes. I removed the discussion of job seekers' privacy. We already talked about that, so we don't really need to go into that again.
Okay.
And a few other changes as well.
Okay, do you have any blocker currently?
Nope.
No? Okay, so me today, I created the agenda for the meeting tomorrow, and let's say, I finished the change for knife base.
For what? Sorry?
For the knife base.
Naive base? Yep.
I'm thinking I'll do the PR, because the PR needs a change on the rail side as well. So we'll see. And that's it for me. So Vijay, do you have your server there? Yes, Patrick.
No, yeah, not yet. I'm restarting.
Okay.
So do you have naive base working now? You just need more data to train it?
I think so. I need to have more data to train it in order to see if it's working correctly. I think it's very good with the data that I have, with the jobs that I have, at least, because what I created a small crawler that goes to multiple websites and retrieves the description and the job description and the job title.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm categorizing the jobs, it works very good. When I'm categorizing the resumes, sometimes it's good, sometimes not that good. So we need to look through it. I need more data from resumes, and to input more resume data there in order to be able to see if everything is working or what's missing. So that's that.
Are we going to be able to accommodate the 5-star matching idea with this change?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I created a little algorithm there, but I just did a request and I'm not 100% sure if it will work good. Because, for example, I created a system where I retrieved the 5 most important features the thing is categorized at, and I gave them some weights, and then I did some math there in order to calculate the weights and then translate that to 0 to 5 points. But for example, I had a software developer resume there that was mainly software developer, and it gave me a 3.8 stars despite the job being software developer and the the resume as well. So we might need to look into it afterwards and see if everything the best way to get it, because my main issue at this point is that I cannot control very well the probability that comes out from naive Bayes, and I can have a probability that ranges from 0 to 1.
Yep.
But with like 20 decimal cases, they're spots, so it can be a 0.000000123. So it's a huge amount of numbers in the probabilities. So it's a little bit hard for me to scale that up.
So we need to change the API to specify a 5 level of match return for both resumes and jobs now.
What returns currently? What we're doing now, it's a map to a 2_i to 2 integer of what is being returned. And now instead of returning the ID of the resume, I'm returning an object that has the resume ID and the star rating.
Okay, great. And that's for jobs
So-
too? Given a resume, we get the same for, okay.
It's exactly the same output for both of them. Instead of being an integer, it's now an ID. It's now an object.
Oh, good. All right, cool. That's great. Do you want to rev your API or just change the API as is?
Do I want to what?
Rev, do you want to go to version 2 of your API, or do you want to just change it in place?
I just change it in place, and
Mhm.
for now, just as we're not in production yet, just leave it there. Because if I don't do that, I can create a new version of the API.
So we have to, I've been holding off on voting on stories having to do with matching using the back end for that reason, but I'm getting to the point where we're going to have to start building some of those stories. So I will now say that we'll have an API that returns a 5-star rating, and that we'll be figuring out how to update the API to reflect that, but they can start building with that expectation. If you could change the documentation, that would help a lot in terms of starting to build on the Rails side. Even, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I can do that. I think I have everything set up. I can update it right now.
Okay, great. Okay, thanks. Vijaya?
Yeah, it take more time. I'll show it to you tomorrow. It is not up yet.
Have you pushed this latest code of yours to your repo?
No. Yesterday's code is in my repo. Only that line I changed it today, and after that, I restart my server. I tested all the pages. It is not displaying any. They are unable to load these things. I got the message. I connected as a job developer and case manager. Both cases I tested.
Okay.
Did you change anything on JavaScript, Patrick?
Which JavaScript? The pagination?
I don't know, whatever you asked her to change yesterday.
Oh no, I just changed something in the concern. It was just a typo. So
yeah, it needs to be debugged, looking at it to see what's happening there. Because if it was a JavaScript thing that you changed, you could just open the browser and look at it, but looks like it's the Rails stuff. So we need to look at it in a different way.
Vijay, is this the same behavior where you can see the first page of each pagination table, but you can't go beyond that?
It is not displaying any results once I connect as a job developer. All headers it is dependent. There is no data on that page.
Oh,
Unable to load the records.
okay.
You have an error
Yeah.
there?
No errors.
No errors, it just doesn't show up anything?
Yeah. I will connect tomorrow and I'll show it once my system is up and.
Okay.
If you push your repo, your code up to your repo,
Yeah.
let me know. I can take a look at it tonight or tomorrow morning
Okay.
as well. Okay.
Okay.
So tomorrow I will get ready to demo. I think we have one feature we can show the client, which is a job developer can submit an application on behalf of one of their job seekers to a job.
From the PRs that I summarized there, I think it's like the only one that we can. The rest, it's more just more refactoring thing.
Oh no, actually we can't. Sorry, go ahead. We can also demo the job application, which we've now completed with an email going to the job email with the resume attached.
Oh yeah, there's two things that can be demoed. Yeah.
So we can show them both of those. So I'll be set up for that. I'll be set up locally because we're having trouble with email again. Well, yeah, I don't know if you've been following me through.
We need to change that to something else. I don't remember, someone gave an option. We can also use SendGrid there. I think I have SendGrid set up. I don't know why we are not using SendGrid. I think I have an account set up.
Actually, in the wiki, I created a page where I compared SendGrid to Mailgun, and a third which I rejected because it was too costly. And I actually like Mailgun for the purposes that we have. They tend, I think it's a little bit cheaper at the low volume that we're dealing with. I don't think we're ever going to get above 10,000 emails a month, at least not for a very long time.
Yeah.
And Mailgun has got this neat JavaScript package that you can use to validate emails as entered by a user in a form. And it isn't just format, it looks to see if there's an MX record. It looks to see if it's incorporating things like Google Grammar. Google allows you to add weird stuff to the email and still accept it as a valid email. But it does it on the fly. And since email is so crucial to us, it's transactional. We rely upon it. It's not just a nice to have. So I think that was a really good, that kind of tipped the balance, in my opinion, to SendGrid.
To SendGrid?
Excuse me, to Mailgun. Mailgun, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, you can look at the criteria. I didn't do an exhaustive analysis, but from what I saw, Mailgun looks good for us.
Okay.
So I'll probably start working on that, if not tomorrow, early next week, because we've got to get that in place in Heroku soon.
Okay. I'm okay with that. But yeah, we need to look through that and see what's happening there. Just if we, I really don't mind if we use one or the other. We just need to solve the problem there because we'll need something similar in production. So.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I think both of those are kind of the top of the heap, SendGrid and Mailgun, from what I can tell. They're both quite good.
Okay then. So, anything else?
No, Vijay, let me know in Slack when you've updated your GitHub repo. Yep.
Yeah.
Not for me. That's it.
No.
Okay. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you guys need something, I'll be around. So just ping me. Okay.
Okay,
All right,
bye.
sounds good.
Okay,
Yep.
so bye.
Yeah.
Have a nice rest of the day.
You
Okay.
too.
Thank you.
Bye now.